Orleans to more Dragon Age Origins. Been a little while, but we're back. I went ahead and leveled Morgan. I gave her combat skill, and then Cone of Cold for her spell, which I read was a good spell to take for her. I need to go back and read everyone's comments so I can see what y'all's recommendations were.
All right.
With the allegiance of Arl Mirrodin, Calenhad began his rise to greatness. Some of Mirrodin's allies also pledged allegiance, but most thought of him foolhardy. A boy commoner was to lead them to become king. Over the years that followed, however, Calenhad would prove himself worthy of Mirrodin's trust. With each victory, he won over more men to his command, and his reputation as a man of honor spread. Eventually, during his campaign against the lowland Banorn, he met his most infamous friend and companion, the vaunted warrior Lady Shayna. Calenhad married the famously beautiful daughter of Mirrodin, Marion, and his firm belief in the ways of the Chantry became the staple of his court. At a time when the Chantry was still new to the lands and courts following Andrast held the majority of power in Ferelden, Calenhad began to solidify the nation as one in line with the other nations around it. His piety eventually won over to Calenhad, those faithful in Ferelden who had been waiting for such a leader. With Lady Shayna at his side, Calenhad was unstoppable, and by 542 Exalted, the war for Ferelden had come down to one final battle against the collected forces of Simeon, Terran of the Dinnerim, and the most potent noblemen in the land. Calenhad persuaded the Circle of Magi to come to his aid, as well as the Ash Warriors, and in the Battle of White Valley he famously defeated Terran Simeon and united the nation. During the battle, Simeon nearly killed Calenhad, but Lady Shayna intervened and took the wound for him, slaying Simeon. Calenhad was crowned king in the Dinnerim that year, with Marion as queen, but he spent much of the months that followed nursing Lady Shayna back to health. King Calenhad's Ferelden was peaceful for a time, with the Chantry spreading quickly under the king's guidance. Everywhere the king and queen went, they were surrounded by cheering crowds. The common folk celebrated Calenhad as one of their own, who achieved the impossible, and trade opened up with many outside lands for the first time in Ferelden's existence. But, as with many such golden ages, it was not to last. It's a damn shame. Found a note in the book. Notice here within the exercise area on the 4th floor shall serve as a permanent berthing for the temple garrison stationed at the tower. I don't know if I've already read those before. It's hard to remember.
Let's finish this.
I don't know what the fuck those things are, but... Them up. Dragonlings.
Now's better than later.
Some shit for my dog that I killed. Sweet. Should have never killed the pooch. Fireball the shit out of us. Shall be
Another battle axe. Insufficient skill. That's a fucking bumfucker. What is it?
Hit that motherfucker. Beastman's dagger. Well, there we go. Frosty cock. Red steel. Didn't mean to do that. Mana regeneration and better defense, but I lose a willpower. Don't really know which one is different, better there.
pretty legit.
Your wish? As you wish.
Holy fuck balls.
So be it.
This isn't going well.
Very well.
Is it time to kill something? That'll teach you.
That spell's helpful as hell.
I am done with that one.
If you must.
If you were more careful, that wouldn't happen.
I'll do it.
What the fuck? Doesn't say can't unlock. Got that beef bone. Use this item as a unique power. The litany has the power to stun demons and stop mind-controlling blood magic. If it is used at the moment the spell is cast.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
What won't work?
Ugh. Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Filthy blood mages. Getting in my head. I will not break. I'd rather die.
Snap out of it! I have no time for these games!
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
You're pretty dense, aren't you?
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Did Gregor send you? How? How did you get here?
I'm a Grey Warden, and I'm trying to help save the tower, dipshit! And I've defeated everything in my way, and now it's Aldred's turn.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals, looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left.
Be proud. You mastered yourself.
Be proud? What is there to be proud of? That I lived and they died? They turned some into monsters and... there was nothing I could do.
Aldred will pay for what he's done.
To think, I once felt pity for the Circle. Now I'd like nothing more than to wipe their taint off the face of Thedas.
Rest easy. I will accomplish this.
You do realize the fool is deranged, yes? His mind has been twisted by hatred and jealousy. Still, it has led you to decide that this ridiculous circle is to be destroyed, so... who am I to complain?
This is what must be done. It is clear.
You understand what you must do. I would help, but as you can see, I am in no position to do anything.
I could free you, and then you could help us.
The highest priority is prying the tower away from these rogue mages. It must be done. My cage is Aldred's doing, or one of his mages. Once they're dead, I will be free.
It's unfortunate that so many have to die for his mistakes.
Sometimes terrible things must be done to protect the greater good. I wish you luck. May the Maker turn his gaze on you.
The gift that I offer.
Holy shit!
Look what we have here. An intruder. I bid you welcome. Care to join in our revels?
I think I'll just kill you if that's alright with you.
Fight if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
that cone of cold is helping a lot. Back to this fuck.
I see.
Defend yourself!
Ah, what the fuck?
So be it. Direct me.
Is it time to kill some?
I am ready.
Got you, motherfucker! That wasn't too shabby. Just had to keep on top of everything. Cinderfell gauntlets. Plus 20% fire damage.
Now's better than later.
Let's fuck! Yeah, those are better. Or if we do fire damage, I guess. Which we really don't. I don't really do fire. I need cold shit. I guess I'm better with this because I use fireball at least. I mean, excuse me, electric avenue.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
You ain't shitting.
I am alive, and that is something to be thankful for. My friend, the Circle owes you its thanks. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours. I'll need you
Lead
to
on!
guide me down the stairs. Ugh, curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
Irving? Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
Well, what does the Knight Commander think then?
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough! I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
It had to be done!
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
And what will the Templars do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time. Here we are, the tower in disarray, the Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
The Blight drove me here to seek aid.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
So I have your word?
You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Yes, my duties also call me away.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Fucking better. The Circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it. There's no higher office in the Circle Tower than that of the First Enchanter. The one who holds this title must not only be able to administer, but also a mentor, leader, and surrogate parent to all the mages of the tower. Irving has proven himself to be all these things with the added dose of cunning. Most apprentices know that little goes on in the tower that Irving does not know. He can soothe Templars angered by some childish magic prank at the same time that he lauds the pranksters and everyone walks away satisfied. Although much of the Circle was destroyed by Uldred's abominations, Irving survived and plans to rebuild what he can.
Be cautious.
Sten
What now?
and Liliana are about to level.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight. You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Let's see what you got, Biznitch. Need to be a Templar to get that shit. Right, that's me. Tome of Arcane Knowledge. 18 gold. I do not have enough.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed.
I am quite impressive, yes!
And I am thankful you arrived when you did.
The circle will be back to normal in no time!
In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Alright folks, that wraps it up for this episode. Stay tuned for more Dragon Age Origins.